Working as intended.
Poor dude is still stuck. More weapon quests, more main story quests, still so much to do. Alright, the next step I gotta grind some Alexandrite. First let's go to North Shroud. Alright, I think this is this Atma enhancement. Alright, so I shall brilliantly bind the souls you've gathered to your relic, lend me your object you wish enhanced, and I shall see the deed done. This one. Yes, the relic fair pulsates with the power of souls. You to have successfully brought it to the state, yours is an uncommon perseverance, adventurer. You have done your part, now I shall do mine. This will take but a moment. Stronger. Is it glowing now? The souls within lend a truly magnificent gleam. Take up your relic anew, my friend, and bask in the light of His Majesty. Alright, reborn through the power of souls. The enemies you are required to defeat vary according to the relic. If you wish to enhance another relic weapon Atma, you must obtain books from the Associates of the Trials of the Brazen and complete all the objectives therein. Hooray! Alright, Animus equipped. Now I can do the next part. Has the look of a hungry wolf as he eyes your relic weapon. And now what's going on? Greetings, my dear son. I trust your enhanced relic is serving you well. You know that we are about halfway to recreating the mighty arm described in the Legend of the Zodiac Braves. Your weapon can house power even greater than now, and I believe that this power can be attained through the use of materia. As is my wont, I have dabbled in these particular stones and acquired a rudimentary knowledge of their workings. My limited grasp of the subject matter, I have gleaned that, already being laden with soul energy, your relic cannot be enhanced by conventional materia melting. No alternate method is required, and for this we shall need to consult the experts. If you desire to wield a mightier weapon, you will do well to seek Mutamix, the goblin credited with bringing the secrets of materia to Eorzea. He and his students are said to have camped in a place called the Bonfire in central Thanaland, though you doubtless already knew this. Yeah, so now we gotta bind materia to using Alexandrite, which is through special maps, which cost 75 poetics, or you can get them through a quest. All the way up back to crazy materia goblin. Hello, bubbly pots. What brings Uplander to tentering of Mutamix bubbly pots? Uplander has fighty tool already filled with airy self, wishes it to gain power of materia. It's not as difficult desire. Such knowings do not exist yet. Mutamix has new underlearner name of Hubertin. Hubertin seeks to outdraw power of materia, but is having brain blocks muchly. If Uplander gives lent hand to Hubertin, brain blocks may be broken. Yes. All right, where the motherfucker at? There he is. Oh, everything deserves a cutscene. Why won't it work? Why won't you bond, damn you? Forget my outburst. I have hit a proverbial wall in my research and has driven me nigh insane. You've been working with a man from Radiance? And this Hannish alchemist has had you infusing your relic with soul energy? And now you'd seek to further enhance it with materia? Huzzah! The builder be praised for guiding your steps to me! Surprise! Being your part adventure, the prospect of breakthrough is so exciting me I quite took leave of my propriety. My name is Hubertin, and I have but recently joined the Carriers of the Cauldron. I seek to overcome the limits of advanced materia melding, also known as secret joiny skill. As we already beware, an object can safely host only a limited number of materia, but by extracting the soul energy held within the stones and converting it into light, we may circumvent this constraint. Or so my theory goes. While I have succeeded in transferring this light energy to a transfer medium, all attempts to have it bond with the equipment have ended in dismal failure. I had all but given up hope when you arrived. Your soul-infused relic, I believe, is an ideal vessel for this light energy, and with the revolution techniques possessed by Master Jalzan, I am confident that our efforts will bear fruit. Our efforts, I say, for we share the same same goal. I trust you shan't object to collaboration, and so without further ado, I bid you fetch me enchanted ink. Not any enchanted ink, mind you, but one that boasts superior ethereal conductivity. Think essential to our endeavor, but I have recently depleted my stores. For blessing, 'twould seem it can be had at Revenant's Hall from a merchant named Rowena. Why are you frowning? Did I say something inappropriate? If so, please accept my apologies. My mother always said that I lacked tact. But to return to the matter at hand, for our purpose I must have no less than 3 bottles of ink. Pray return here when you have procured the requisite amount. Alright, off to bug Rowena again. At the donuts. Hello, I need some ink. I'll be my best customer. What's your fancy today, then? Ink with superior ethereal conductivity. You say, hi, nothing ever simple with you, hey? It just so happens a shipment arrived from Thavin there not 3 days ago. Alright, I can fix the other stuff. We've got plenty of stocks as long as you've got elegant tomestones with poetics to exchange for him. Oh, in case you're wondering, you won't find it elsewhere in Eorzea. I make a point of being the sole supplier for whatever it is I sell. That's just good business, see? Superior enchanted ink. Special arms? Well, that's cheap. Easy enough. I'm back. Now you require 3 bottles of the ink? Yes. Here you go. Needs another cutscene. Guess this shall serve our purposes perfectly. This guy shall draw our arcana patterns of power upon parchment to create a sphere scroll. The medium for storing materia and derived light energy. This, my friend, is key to raising your relic to the next level of might. We want for but the catalyst by which the power of materia may be converted into light and fused into the scroll, a stone known as alexandrite. Being bred of dark matter, alexandrite possesses light-altering properties. When placed beneath the light source, it bursts into a dazzling display of colors. Owing to its singular beauty, Alexandria was highly praised by ancient civilizations, so nigh every natural deposit has been exhausted. However, the stone is known to emerge amongst hidden treasures. You just need to know where to look. It may behoove us to consult dealers of artifacts from bygone eras. God, I cannot recall when last I felt so invigorated. Many and more things remain to be done, but any sort of progress is better than none. Give me but a moment to gather my thoughts and I shall resume my explanation. Alright, all done. Spirituals may be obtained from Homerian in exchange for the bottles of superior enchanted ink. Each scroll can be used up to 5 types of materia. Certain restrictions apply to quality, blah blah blah. Use alexandrite, get mysterious maps, do some stuff. Oh, another quest. Starlight, star bright. Using superior enchanting, I shall prepare a sphere scroll bearing arcana patterns for enhancing your relic. Text only requires suitable variants of material along with the piece of alexandrite by which to convert and infuse their special energy. When the sphere scroll is fully infused, the time will be ripe for its power to be bonded with your relic. The overseeing of this final step I shall leave to Master Jalzan. As you go on infusing, you may undergo a change of heart. If you wish to have any infusion removed, bring the scroll in question to me and I will see the deed done. Pray relay to Master Jalzan all that you have learned from me. His wealth of knowledge, I believe, will be instrumental to your success. Alright, scrolls and stuff. I'm going back and forth. Hey-oh, I'm all finished. Needs another cutscene. Cutscene weapon. Welcome back, my triumphant expression. I take you have found a way to enhance your relic with materia. Converting the spiritual energy into light for collective transference? A truly inspired idea. While I am not one to count my dodos before they hatch, based on my experience, I'm quietly confident that this method shan't disappoint. Now, depending on the various material used, I expect that your weapon's properties may undergo change. Precisely what matter I cannot say until the infusion process is complete. Go forth and infuse the sphere scroll as per young Huberton's instructions. When you have accomplished the attack, bring the scroll to me and I shall see it to bonding its light energy with your relic. If you desire to know more how your weapon will evolve, present it to me along with the scroll and I shall divine you for you this answer. Alright, thanks. Alright, now I gotta fully infuse it with materia. What, this one man's trash? Treasure hunter extraordinary appears someone out of sword. Nothing worth a damn, just the stupid bloody rock again. Oh yeah, is this the treasure map dude? Bargots, but I can hate the aspiring treasure hunter from Bronze Lake. What brings you here, friend? You tell me you're drawn to the sweet smell of treasure, ain't that right? Well then, treat your nostrils to death. A mysterious map which points to the way to an ancient cache of untold worth. Now don't you think the only fool would reveal such lucrative information and such, and I ain't no fool. But I like you, adventurer, and I want you to have this map. My very last one. Collect him? Why? I don't remember, but if I don't give him to her, she'll flog me bloody. He wouldn't want me to get flogged bloody, would you? Of course not. Moss collecting him? You're a good sort, that's plain to see. He wants to help me, and you can do just that by running the map over to Ma over at Revenant's Toll. Brangwine's her name. Who knows, when she sees me, might be as she'll take a liking to you. When she sees you, maybe she'll take a liking to you and let you have the map. Don't quote me on that, though. May the gods speed your way, venture, and while we're at it, they can speed mine too, to lots of treasures and grog. Fucking drunkard. Alright, back to the donuts. Hello, mother dearest. Oh, hello there, young one. What can old Brangwine do for you, Bottled map. Oh my, mysterious map. My drunken lotto son has you running errands, I see. For that I apologize. I'm sure he will be solely disciplined for his indiscretion. Why do I collect these maps, you ask? Well, it just so happens they remove kitchen stains for like a charm. Some of the special ink they bear, I believe. you want your kitchen to be spotless like mine, I wouldn't be averse to parting with a map or three. My son keeps my stores constantly replenished, you see. Makes you ask you bring me, let's say, articles found upon adventurers who misadventured. The gods know they have no further need of their worldly possessions, so you need not feel guilty. Where are these articles like to be? Why, where the deadliest creatures prowl, of course, adventurers are drawn to them like moths to a flame, are they not? By questioning look, I take it you wondering what interest I have in such salvage items. You have secrets that you would sooner take to the grave, do you not? Let me keep mine one, and I'll let you keep yours. Alright, thanks. Repeatable quest. Daily. You can get a map by doing level 50, 60, 70, 80 roulette. So you're keen on my little proposition? Wonderful. I look forward to rummaging through the personal effects of your slain peers. That's dark. There, I like to turn up where the deadliest creatures prowl. I promise you have a mysterious map waiting for you upon your turn. Then you too can luxuriate in a spotless kitchen. What a dumb way to... dumb use for the maps. I want the Alexandrite. I'll just finish that whenever in my free time. You can also buy the maps from where? Somebody here? Yeah, mysterious map. 75 Poetics. Let's head back in here. I don't have to do the Crystal Tower series until 2.5. I'm still on 2.3 quests. Alright, let's see some more quests. We should discuss the latest set to arrive in the Black Shroud. Yep, more cutscenes, of course there is. Hi everyone. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Rest assured I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then, I received some most disturbing news from the Order of Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called forth the revealed guardian, the primal Ramu. I'm sorry, mayhap? Then it is not certain? The Eorzea here informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me, antecedent, but the fact that need not contradict the element's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers Gruda and so on, Ramu is reputed to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the Sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? Preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway. It would surely not have escaped your notice. No, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventuality and did not to prevent it? I told Papalamo. I suppose I could have reported things to him fairly early, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the Sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory. They summoned Ramu once right after the calamity, but that was because the Guardians came trampling through their forest. As long as Castle Morgan stands, the Sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Yida and I are in agreement. The actions of forest folk are inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ulda drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. 'Tis like the Sylphs perceive this panic migration as yet another invasion and quicken their efforts to summon their god. I'm put in mind of Titan and Kabul's. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for a primal's coming. Indeed, one can help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Though your dealings with the Sylphs with little solace, you once succeed in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridania. Might one who has traded with the Sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? Rama can be convinced of our intentions and may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. A fond hope for such a thing possible would not have been at war with the beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can... Let us continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramu's presence. The Holy Seed Seer has requested your personal involvement, Monica. Pray report to Commander Hulal at the Adder's Nest as soon as you are able. Steer yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. Alright, beat up the stand-up primal. To Gridania! Heyo! Your arrival was most anticipated. The appearance of the primals ever caused for alarm and unease. No man stand ready for any eventuality. I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you do so without delay. The Alphy, however, would speak with you first. He's of the opinion that your diplomatic rather than martial skills may better serve our cause. I'll leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray make your way to Nofika's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to the lotus stand. I mean, I've been there multiple times. I think I know how to get there. Hello, our scions have already arrived. That was quick. I shouldn't have tried racing them. They would have won. Alright, the crew is all here. Cutscene. Thanks.
シルフ族の件なのです。少し前の出来事でした。私は森の大精霊の声を聞いたのです。
Ramu's back.
万神ラムーの権限を告げていました。そして
Time to go beat him up with random friends.
このこと、カリアドよりシルフ族の使いがやってきました。この者によれば、カリアドのシルフたちもまたラムーちゃま、ラムーの権限を感じたとのこと。詳細は不明ですが、おそらくシルフ領の奥地にて、すでに万神ラムーは
You have to go find the aetherite crystal? Or is that just for when we're doing the extremes?
ですが、万神ラムーは守護と朝廷を司る賢き神。こちらが彼の意志に背くことをしなければ、シルフ族と同様に対話が成立するはずなのです。
I'm able to reason. Doubt it. There's gonna be conflict. It's a primal.
きっと心を通わせることができるでしょう。どうかラムーとの対話をお願いできないでしょうか。人にとってもシルフ族にとっても。
Gonna go negotiate with Beardo the Magnificent himself.
この森を乱したくない思いは同じはず。そして何より私たちグリダニアの民はシルフ族と森との調和、共存を望んでいるのです。
Okay, we'll help. Happy self. Really happy self. Oh, that self is having the time of its life.
シルフのカリアドにソージャ島の者を派遣しています。詳しい話はその者からお聞きください。
Hope it's not an idiot-like voice.
嫌な風が流れてきています。この風は国営の森だけではない。エオルゼア全土に流れる風に感じるのです。どうかお気をつけて。
Alright, I'll be careful. And back to Gridania. I just got booted out of there. Alright, flying vegetable friends, I'm back. Scions, I was told to expect you. I send you to go treat with the Primal Ramu himself. An enviable task, but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, that we might ascertain the location where the Lord Levin might be found. I would ask you to abide here until they return with their findings. Alright. I got his natural direct hit on it. Why can't healer gear in the future have direct hit on it? Anyways, next. Leaving an impression. Lashman looks about, seemingly awaiting a visitor. Look around with a cutscene. I was told the messenger will be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. Hello. Maxio. Hello, Minio. This one returns and turns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched one summoned Lord Ramu. Timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Would you be so kind as to escort this good woman to her fellow Scions? It would be this one's pleasure, walking one. Please, please come this way. Come this way. Bye, flying vegetable. What's up, Maxio 300? Wise ones have ventured deep into Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Alright, bye. Hello, Maxio Unlimited. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramu, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so this one must stay farewell for now. Walking one will find wise ones not far from here to the south. Go in safety, walking one. Alright, thanks for the help, Legend of Maxio. DDR things. Hello, Lala friend. And so it's actually, I'm relieved. For a moment I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I saw them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magic. It's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Stola's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Papalamo. My apology, it's not like me to ramble, so at any rate, as I was saying, I finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and I'm pleased to say that I've reached an indisputable conclusion. And to it that Ramu has called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's aetherite. Lord of Levin awaits. Found the aetherite, just immediately cutscene. What's going on here? Angry self. Run away! What's up, Beardo? Girls are explaining. Well, that didn't go well. Fighting it is then. Chinese. Negotiations turning positive now? Nope, still gotta fight.
人がシルフ族や森との調和を望むというのなら、この森から帝国を排除するほどの力を、世から闇を取り払うほどの力をわしに示してみせよ。それができぬというのなら、この雷神ラムーが地表のすべての人に裁きの雷を落とすまでじゃ。
Alright, old man, let's fight.
光の者よ、裁きの地にて貴様を待っておるぞ。
珍しいわね。あなたがこんなところまで出てくるなんて。
Surprise!
バンシン・ラムー。私もこの目で見るのは初めてです。これは眼福の光景、決備の記憶としましょう。これは失礼を。どうしても調べたいことがあるのです。この機械仕掛けの眼を通し、雷神狩りを拝見させていただきましょう。
Hooray for 14 smartphone cameras! Alright, does that open up the trial right away? Yes! Alright, now I gotta go to Striking Tree. Commit some treason. With a random violet screech hanging out here. Alright, into the Striking Tree we go. And it'll be bonus time. Why do I still have the Book of Sky Earth? It's like you completed the book, it just hangs out in my inventory. Come on people, join up for some Ramu action. Suddenly, A rank. And there we go, there's the Striking Tree. Dang it. May as well take my hunt. You can use the hunts to get some extra Alexandrite. Alright, Ramuing speed! Kill the ads, free the frozen people. This place is so hard. If you don't kill ads, Judgment Bolt kills you! I think you have all the time in the world to kill the ads, though. Remember, Presence of Mind is a DPS spell. Our tank is taking some damage. I'll free you, buddy! Ads. Poor dude is stuck. Poor dude is still stuck. Oh, my DPS spell is almost up. Dude didn't get freed. Alright, these guys go. Somebody's got to catch 3 of the lightning balls. Which it doesn't look like they are. Now I'm just going to sit there with it. Not going to bother with the lightning balls. Finally, somebody does. And 1 more lightning ball. There. Oh, this is buzzing very hard. I win. No more man murder, please. At least until the next time you're summoned. Did it. Yay, comms. They're calming all over my face. Ew. Alright, less angry primal.
づいておろう。人が抱えし闇は全ては人がまいたものならば、その力をこの森のため、エオルゼアのために履行してみせよ。世との調和を求めるのなら己で勝ち取ってみせよ。得意な存在であるお主ならばそれも叶おう。光によって闇を払い、人を正しき方向へ導くことが。
Alright, peace out, primal. Oh, hello.
さすがは光の戦士。万神ラムーの討伐、見事です。私もあなたの戦いを拝見してたどり着きましたよ。アシエンを完全消滅させる手がかりに。まずは戻りましょう。後ほど石の家にて報告いたします。
Where are the rest of the friends? They already head back. Hi, Violet Screech. Oh, looks like it's sleeping. Oh no, I'm just going back here. Alright, I'm back. Everything's taken care of. It's all fine. Dare ask how Ramu received your visit? Had to beat him up. But it's all good. He challenged you to test arms, as well as that you have some experience in such matters. As both Gridani and Losas will be relieved to hear that the Lord Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day. The Elder Seedseer must be informed of your deeds at once. Alright, heading back then. Ready to send you on your way. The Seedseer will wish to hear of your experience firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand to Condred. Enough because Alter will be expecting you. Alright. Do the typical MMO and go back and forth. Hello. Please let me in. It's all taken care of. Everything's fine. I'm the champion.
冒険者殿、ご苦労様でした。先ほどソージャ島の者より報告を受けたところです。結果的に万神ラムーと刃を交えることになったとか。本当に無事で何よりでした。
I burned his beard off.
ラムーがそんなことを。人が持つ闇が新たな問題を生む。確かにそうなのかもしれません。カルテノー平原のアウトロー戦区、そしてウルダハを発端にエオルゼア全土に広がりを見せている難民問題。先の帝国との戦い以降、エオルゼアは統一どころか以前にも増して人の闇が表面化し、争い事が増えているように感じます。
Frankly, I blame Oldo for most of it.
第七零祭の復興が一段落し、人々は共通した目標を失いつつあるのです。だからこそ人々の意志を一つにし、神聖したエオルゼアを生きていく必要がある。グランドカンパニーエオルゼア、人と人とは分かり合うことはできないのでしょうか。今回の件、グリダニアを代表して礼をします。暁の皆様にもよろしくお伝えください。あなたや暁の方々には迷惑をかけてばかりですね。この国を預かる者としてもっとしっかりしなくては。
We're becoming better friends with all the leaders.
万神ラムーが収まったというのに、森に流れる嫌な風が消えないなんて。森の精霊たちよ、この地に何が起ころうとしているのです。
Bad things happening. But anyways, do I have to go back home now? Over to Donuts? Nope. Just hanging out with Lala friend. Sounds another daunting mission, eh? Hope Lord Ramu could be persuaded with the words alone, but nonetheless I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the primal's sudden challenge. And it seems that you're in danger too, as pleased with the outcome. What say you? Shall we gather back at the Donuts and ponder the lessons of the day? And we can start, what, the 2.4 quests? No, we still got a bit more to do to finish off this quest line. We have to do some recruitment. Not a ton of quests, but these quests are like... Each section is like 10-15 quests, but each one's really long. Still 5 more quests after this one in this quest line. Oh, no more drunk Thancred here? Oh no, she's hanging out with the accountant. I'm back, let's have another cutscene. Word of your momentous account with the Lord Ramu precedes you. Finish your news amount about Ranger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascian's immortality. Let us assemble discuss his observations together. Okay. Yep, knew it. Every one of these quests is going to have multiple cutscenes. It's like, oh, you get the staff roll, you're now a quarter of the way through ARR. Alright, what'd you find out?
砂の家に現れた白き衣のアシエンエリディブス。
I'll upload the Elidibus.
彼の発言からアシエンは不滅の存在、つまり不死であることが分かりました。
あれから私とウリエンジャさんはアシエンを完全に消滅させる方法を探していたの。
Ascian murder time.
ついに影を狩る手がかりを掴んだのです。先の晩神リヴァイアさんとの戦いでサハ銀族の長老が見せた不滅なる者への昇華。その際のエーテルの流れを測定していたヤシュトラ城の測定結果を確認いたしました。
あの時肌に感じるくらいエーテルが震えていたわ。だからとっさに測定器をつけて調べていたのよ。
そして今回私は晩神ラムーとの戦いを拝見いたしました。晩神が散る際のエーテルの流れについて再確認していたのです。
So we're gonna use science to beat the assholes.
エーテルの流れをおさらいしましょう。
No, now we get a lesson.
私たちが生きている物質界で生命が死ぬと、通常その魂であるエーテルは砕け散り、エーテル界へと帰ります。そしてエーテル界にたゆたうエーテルが物質界に降り、新たな生命が誕生するの。
命は散りて星の海へと帰る。これぞ神々が定めた命の断り。エーテルに満ちた正解はこの世と重なり合い寄り添う世界。エーテルは巡り、命もまた巡る。
だけど
Much ugly looking baby.
地に満ちたエーテルであるクリスタルを食らう晩神は、その肉体までもがエーテルで構成されている。
Om nom nom crystals.
倒すことで肉体は砕け、そのエーテルは大地へと還元されていく。それでも魂だけはエーテル界に帰ると考えられているわ。
信者の願いが神の魂を正解より招き、 クリスタルが神の肉体を作る。
Thanks for the lesson. Oh, lesson's not over yet.
不滅なるものはどちらの例にも当てはまらない。
確かにサハ銀族の長老が提督に撃たれた時、一塊のエーテル界が漂い別のサハ銀族に乗り移るのを確認したわ。
肉の体持ちて死して知らぬ魂を持つ者。なるほど、それが不滅なるもの。サハ銀族の長老のやったことか。では器がそばにない場合、魂はどうなるんだ。
エーテル界に帰るということは死を意味するわ。だから不死である彼らの魂はエーテル界に帰っていないと考えられます。
It's like kill it and run.
彼らは逃避する。暗き輝きの道を開きて正解の渚へ。
そう、つまりは物質界とエーテル界の狭間のような場所に退避しているのではないかということね。アシエンたちは闇のクリスタルを触媒にサンクレットに憑依していたわ。つまりこれが狭間へ至る門なのかもしれない。
嫌な思い出だぜ。
サンクレット、
これが探求の旅路の果てにたどり着きし答え。
サハ銀族は不滅なるものになったものの闇のクリスタルを持っていなかった。だから
Nom nom nom, sea serpent snack.
そうか。だったらアシエンを倒した時に魂のエーテルを逃さずリヴァイアさんのように吸い込んで捕獲してしまう。
Gotcha, bitch.
ご名答、恐れ入ります。さすがヤシュトラ城、察しがいい。肉体失いし魂をエーテルの檻に捕らえ、エーテルの刃で砕く。さすればアシエンの魂も正解に帰りましょ
アシエンの魂を逃すことなく捕らえ、さらにそのエーテルを粉々に打ち砕く巻なんて簡単には想像できないわ。でもきっと方法はあるはず。手がかりは掴んだもの、あとは実現に向けて進むだけよ。
では私は早速これらの現象を人工的に起こすことができないか、シャーレアン本国の賢人と共に検討に入りましょ
う。Alright, you go do your scholarly
よろ
things.
しくお願いします。
So what should I do in the meantime?
それとミーフィリア、バルデシオン委員会の件ですが、現在シャーレアン本国の調査団が現地に向かっています。じきに連絡が来るでしょう。不安な気持ちはわかりますが、今は待つべき時。祈りと。
ありがとう、ウリエンジャさん。
More cutscenes. Oh, bad things. The Lord of Levin has returned to the aether, as was Leviathan before him. Rum was most intriguing. Infernal Vortex, Crag, Royal, and Levin all have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light. The limitless potential of man, idle and servant, grows mightier by the day. And yet she prospered at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls have grown weak and wan. Yet even as it enervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted to forge the final key. And that is a task to which we bend our every effort. Divine seeds forever won't quicken Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead man to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. All aboard the Zodiac. Alright, quest complete. I guess you're done. Now talk to me and do another cutscene. And corresponds to share with you. Yup! Now that the matter of Ramu has for the present been put to rest, there's something I would show you. It's a letter of thanks signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance acknowledging Sion's tireless service to the realm. Thank you, letter. Mention the particular names of all of the defeated primals. Dang siren in the background. I wonder what if somebody said. I swear I get a siren in like every recording. And those words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole. I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I too must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. I'm a true hero! Hooray! Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The essence may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Well, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own, and that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. Now we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace. We owe no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the beastmen who wish not of conflict and who now call you friend. Of Alphy, who strives to unearth the terrible secrets of the calamity. And then there are many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall. Enthusiasm is truly heartwarming. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Often I take it in mad troubles and know that no longer require your attention. There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. And 'tis to report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning a new organization we discussed. I messaged you from... you recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing? Elle? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Well, I might understand you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name. I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Embarrassed. You have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Okay. Yo, Zan, how you doing? Hi, kids. Kids deserve a cutscene, too. More questions for the adventurer? It's Miss Belka. She's back from her adventures. We heard you're off fighting primals and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes, too, so we finally formed a very own Doman Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domans. Do you think you could train us someday? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals. What's all this commotion then? Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltonet. Did you know Miss Monica's back? So it would seem. Welcome home. My companion and I recently became full members of the Science, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we remain largely unproven adventurers, we have taken upon ourselves to instruct Dome and younglings in the arts of combat. Ugh, I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore, we are adventurers. And we were just asking Miss Monica if she could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside her, don't you? I think you need a bit more than that. Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills. I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Monica? A demonstration of skills at arms, if you will. Hoary, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Sorry, I don't have a legend title yet. Well, mayhaps I am, but what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? Say, would you consent to spar with me? Okay. We're gonna have a tournament. Come on, everyone, we must prepare our gear for an outing. See ya, kids. Do not try to disappoint them, Have faith. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make this a worthy contest. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. The fields to the east. Alright. Competition. Alright, this is gonna be an instance, right? Yup. Should I white mage the fuck out of him? It was good of you to agree to this. I trust you're ready to begin? Yes. Slightly overgeared for it too? Well, maybe not. I've been getting eye level 110 equipment from these quests. Let's not keep the younglings waiting any longer. Hoary, are you certain you want to fight her alone? That is Monica you face. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Science to begin with. Without Monica to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello, you haven't begun yet, have you? Hi. You know, who are all these people? They're all gonna watch. When I heard about your sprung match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there are still some more to come. When I mentioned Monica's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. While my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison, you'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. I won't have to lose this one. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. Yeah, well, I just have one counterpoint to him. Regen. Alright, fight, fight, fight. Alright, my DPS spell. Presence of mind. Here, have some rocks. Oh, you're getting your ass kicked. Oh, get fucked. Waste of the time. Such power, the tails barely do you justice. Are you gonna join in too? We run around, it's not over yet. It can't be. Such power. The children have the right of it. 'Tis time I join the fray. On your feet. Well, guess what? Now I'm gonna start beating the crap out of you. Oh, you want an arrow as well? Nice attack, idiot. Oh, your friend's getting his ass kicked. I must admit defeat. 'Twas an honor and a privilege. Alright, now it's just you. Spirits without? Oh, butt kicked. Oh no, he looks hurt. Don't worry, he's fine. This one's so strong, but you can't kill it, Mr. Boulder. Oh, he's gonna really unleash his final form. Can't disappoint the younglings. Never have faced the strength, but the lesson must continue. I think I'm winning this hit point fight. It is your example I follow. Surrender not to the implacable flow. All done. You got your butt kicked. Also shenanigan battle music. You bested me. I healed. friendly competition. And that was incredible. She beat them both at the same time. We knew when you can lose, none can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. It's because I have so many quests that give me good experience and level me. That's why I won. And good gear. Because poetics. You okay? Impressive as always. 'Tis ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by smiles on his many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea, yes, that is the most fitting title. Do you recall when first we met? 'Twas at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartneau. Back in, like, what, part 3? Time I was yet attempting to understand this land of yours, I sought to grasp the reason why Grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly, my initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzea was a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of royalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue Grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. That look. 'Twas you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, often infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though I never put such feelings into words, I believe Grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in chanting a course for the future. I wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the sounds of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians is a new expanded organization that operates beyond. And if you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue the discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. I'm sure everything will be fine with this new organization. And then back we go. Easy instance. Guardian of Eorzea, there's still 4 more quests after this for the patch 2.3 quests. So I believe I can do the next step in my relic weapon, but the next step after requires Snow Cloak. And that requires me to finish 2.4. Actually, I think it requires Keeper of the Lake as well, and that requires 2.5. There's also still many dungeons that I haven't opened up. When I'm back, let's have another cutscene. Thank you for coming, the world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. I want to propose the formation of a new organization group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. I'll take debt. Alright, next. And recruiting the realm. Wish to request your sense for his new endeavor. Alright, let's make a new group. Probably if I tread over this old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the end of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the 3 nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to ever overcome alone. Yet while the purpose of the hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus I've been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation accorded to the Scions. 'Tis my hope that the successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage the fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what we can achieve. With this new company on the Scions command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wide range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. Before I can move forward with establishing its presence to the precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is necessary that I visit the 3 leaders and gain their official approval. Tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey, attend to the business of recruiting your inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Alright, gotta travel the world again. It is reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and her discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Limsa, so let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Yep, traveling around the world. Hi, Alphy. There you are, I'm ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with Admiral Blofuswin. When Admiral and I are finalizing preliminary boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for potential members, 'tis of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you're satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter and we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. I mean, I can just teleport there. That's really making me run around, huh? What's up, Rainer? Rainer on your parade. Restaurant's new organization. Yes, I had heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. And 'tis with regret, however, that I must decline the invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, protection of Limsa must needs receive my full attention. Oh, a person hanging out over here. Carvalane. Just with the freedom to operate with territory and impunity, I must say your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. Sorry, Alfie, it's not going so well yet. Now to head all the way down south. Pirate friends. Who in the bloody hell do you think you're talking to? I'm probably not some sudden knight shining plate. If you think for self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Carvalian. I mean, I just did. Who am I recruiting over in the Blacksmith's Guild? Lead Guildmaster, Bonanza. First to United Eorzea and the Grand Company. Well, I do admire the scope of your ambition. My supposed to here at Naldic and Melis keep me close to the forge. I've not the time to be traipsing hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills in armor, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. Yay, 30-second sprint because of FC buff. It's like sprint has 50% uptime. Alright, who's hiding way over in the corner over here? Keeping it real. I mean, Monica, I'd not forget a venturer brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. Remember old Real, don't you? Formerly the company of heroes? 3 whistles at Bronze Lake? It ain't often I drag Mars out to Limsa for a drink, but I'm right glad I did. How fare you these days? I'm looking to put together a new crew, top tier work? Sounds like a right lark it does. Already last, count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into my grave just yet. Yep, he's definitely keeping it real. Fuck it, I don't feel like walking all the way to the, right. Wait for people to load. Wait for people to load. Wait, wrong side. I need to go to down to the airship. Don't have to go see the weeb here. Alright, I'm back, Alfie. Your recruiting went well, I trust. I'm curious as to how my proposal was viewed by the rough and ready folk of Limsa and Leminsa. Were legendary company heroes indicate his interest? Astonishing, I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. If you could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I just guess when my task, the Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue on to Gridania at your own pace. I shall wait your arrival at the altar. Alright, I gotta go over here and I gotta talk to everybody around here too. Hello. I'm to the Elder due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship ticket counter as before. Alright, more running around. Luckily I don't have to run around in the other area. Hello, Laurentius. How you doing? Oh gosh, control you, by what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? It could be you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentius, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Buscaron's. Who? Laurentius, I was selling maps and supplies to the Guardians before you and those Red Belly Poachers mopped the forest floor with my erstwhile employees. Oh, you're out now? Here now, just how many criminals have you dealt with? My ignominious tale ignites not the slightest flicker of recognition. And the less said of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventure? What brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting aid, what is this policy of reformed... And what is your policy of reformed convicts? You understand the Woodwheelers will have not more to do with me. This may just be the second chance I was looking for. When told you say I shall leave at once, you shall not regret this. I promise you, I'm a changed man. Do my loop of this area. Hello. Grandson, I must call it a day. Let's return to the guild and rest. Your tormented back gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry. We were just... Oh, Monica, isn't it? It was just been some time since our paths crossed outside of Copperbell Mines. I'm barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. Mother Mion tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome Black Wolf. And now you seek stutter souls to fill the ranks of a new order? Well, your cousin, Denley Justin, my old companion here, would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I've spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildar safely home. Is this the Hockey Manor old man way up here? Your sandal. Okay. You would proffer this old man a place in the company of champions? I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young mistress, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land. Alright, no old folks. Hi, dude. Tis not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited, and this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear less than focused. I must read your information until such time as your organization is more organized. I'll go chat with Alphy again. He's probably hanging out down below, right? Below. Hello, what news? For the part of the Seed Steer was most amenable to our requirements. Former wood whaler and a seasoned venturer, our company will not lack for variety. That much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Shall we strike into Oldo whilst the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. There ever was a quest that was MMO-ish. It's this one. Alright, you here to see Nanamo? The gilded city was one's fortune defies one worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and this final leg proves successful as previous two. We're ascending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts. I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard. Let us meet back here in the promenade when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting, Monica. Alright, you go have your meeting with Reg. If you're wondering, Maria Issa also voices Reg from Maiden Abyss. Alright, hey, Will Red. Wait, you're the lady who came to Little Alamego looking for the masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be dead and a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. You know, this has really got me thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated and vowed to make of myself a more worldly man. So here I am, a new company of heroes. Did you say it will take me to all corners of the realm? That's not exactly the kind of opportunity I need, and don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Alamego. I prepare myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Alright, recruitment successful. Hello. Oh, what a happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I am Orson of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent piece from preying on dry bones less fortunate. Most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred, wasn't it? Ah, 'tis new companions to seek then. Your proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good. My place at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. Thanks, polite priest. Going to the Weaver's Guild? Are you ready, Weaver? Yellow Moon. I'm sorry you wish to recruit me? Is that some new-fashioned manner of propositioning a lady? Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady has already spoken for. Good day to you, miss. Alright. I'm up here to recruit a shopkeeper. This dude up here. That always has lots of quests. Coming in looks to cure the ills of the entire realm. Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next stall over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. How about you, Landebert? Oh, you'd be surprised when rumors drift down to Pro Wrestling and none of this glorious new company isn't just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Which must you say your guys is funded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting it for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. Alright, dick. Alright, did your meeting go well? Yes, so well it needs a cutscene. Now for a Jew, what hidden gems in the streets of Ulda offer up to your unrelenting gaze? A single Alamecan youth? Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start. Well, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. These troubled years following calamity, talk of Eorzea salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people is born no small part from the victories you yourself have won. Thank you. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. And yes, we are free to begin. As you will no doubt surmise, the Sultana has also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the documents signed, and the finances secure. There is naught to prevent me from taking the next step. Concern. You're concerned by the syndicate's involvement? As was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers cannot sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubts surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we'll earn people's trust one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more. Let's return to the rising stones and lay the first stone for united Eorzea. Alright, meet you there. Oh, extra cutscene. Is this an important cutscene? Or, oh, yeah. I was about to say, or is it just like flying away?
Levin, アルフィノの動き、あれをどう思う？
グランドカンパニーエオルゼアに向けた第一歩として先行統一組織を設立するという話ですか？アルテマウェポンという共通の敵を前にまとまりかけていた統一グランドカンパニーの話も遅々として進んでおりませんからな。さまざまな問題を抱える現状を考慮すればアルフィノ殿が先導し再びきっかけを作ったことは喜ばしいことではありませんか？
表で協力を謳いながら裏では争いを続けている。どこの国もウルダ派と同じか。ラウバーン、わらわはあの組織をあまりよく思っておらんのじゃ。あれには各国のグランドカンパニーの精鋭たちも参加し、武力に特化した組織となっておろう。暁の管理下とはいえ危険ではなかろうか。それにな、
Don't trigger those kinds of flags.
実にサカツ州から資金提供があったことが気がかりなのじゃ。いつ奴らの私兵となるやもしれん。
しかしながら七モ様、我らは暁に蛮神問題を肩代わりさせてきました。戦力増強を求める彼らの声を無視することもできますまい。加えて資金提供はサカツ州のみにあらず、九段のサカツ州からの資金もロロリトラを通していない。
Wow, everyone hates Lolorito.
それにあの冒険者がいる暁なのです。間違った方向に走ることはないでしょう。
そう、あの者たちならばな。しかし人は移ろいゆくもの。その気はなくとも時の流れは人の意志すら動かすのじゃ。こうテレジアデレジの件、いかようにもならぬのか。
いろいろと手は尽くしましたが、
Gotta stop those Lalafell shenanigans.
ウルダ派に奴を捕まえねばならぬ法がございません。無理に捕らえればそれこそ奴の思うツボ。これでは。
Angry Lala.
生かしたことは明確なのに捕まえることもできるのか。何が国家か。
花も様。
Alright, now I head home. Guessing there's gonna be another cutscene. That's not a journey I soon wish to repeat, but I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all our effort is at hand. I must see to the preparations for the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to remember to monopolize your services, Mordecai. I'm certain the antecedent will be relieved to see you free for other duties. Alright, all done. Alright, now Uncle Student has a quest for me, but we'll do that next. God damn, there's so many cutscenes. I think I only got like 5 quests done. But next time, I guess I'll finish filling in materia on my weapon for the next time. More weapon upgrading than more main story quests. Thanks for watching! Did you like this video? If you did, like it, leave a comment, and share it. You can click on the left button to subscribe, and the right button to watch more Lalafell adventures. Thanks for watching!